Okay, so the verse of the day is Ecclesiastes, chapter 11, verse 15. No, not 15, sorry, 5. And it says, As you do not know the path of the wind, or how the body is formed in a mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things. And this verse is pretty much saying you can't understand all of God's work. Can't understand his work truly. Maybe some of it, not all of it. And especially not when it's happening. A lot of people like to say God works in mysterious ways, which is true. So you can't understand everything that God is doing in your life. So rather, instead of worrying about what he's doing, what path he has you on, what he wants to do with you in this world, rather try and trust him. Trust his word, trust his promises, and have faith that he will pull through instead of always worrying about what he might be doing in your life, because you can't ever truly understand what he is doing. The same way Job eventually lashed out at God and demanded answers. God said to Job revealed to Job that Job could never truly understand God, even if he truly wanted to. He couldn't. He is such a small human. His mind can't understand the fullness of God. And Job came to accept that and then live life faithful to God. As God said to Job, did you lay the foundations of the earth, I think, or something like that? Did you create the universe? And if Job knew some science like we do today, God probably would have said something like, did you make the atoms that form your body, or something like that? God probably would have said that if Job had some knowledge with science and stuff like we do today. My point is, you can't truly understand all of God's workings and what he's trying to do. So rather than worry and try to understand God fully, try and instead trust and learn from him, not understand him completely. You could understand his love, his grace, his mercy, which is revealed through, Jesus. But there's so much you could never truly understand about God. And when you try, you go down a rabbit hole you could never find the end of. You could never find the bottom of that rabbit hole, or the end of that rabbit hole, because your human mind can't understand it. So trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't understand, but trust. That's the whole point of faith. And we trust because we have evidence. not just because we believe. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, final thing, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't worry about where He's taking you, because if He's able to create the universe, how what makes you think He won't be able to bring you where He wants to bring you? And thirdly, trust in His promises. And fourthly, learn from His Word. That's very important. That's why we have it. And yeah, that's it. See ya.